everybody. Today is Friday, May 14th, 2021, and we are so excited for this week's flag salute. Today we have a special guest, and she is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So please give us a big round of applause for our front office staff, the wonderful Miss Michelle.
All right. I'm here to help you with the Friday flag salute. Please remove your hats, caps, and hoodies, and raise your hand to your heart. Let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Awesome job, Miss Michelle. Now it is time for our school song. Please stay standing and sing along with Mr. Riley.
Happy Friday, Pioneers. Good day, everybody.
Awesome job, you guys. I love your school spirit. A couple of announcements for today. The first announcement, this goes out to all of our grown-ups, parents and family members that are sitting in the audience today, listening intently. And kiddos, I want you to talk to your grown-ups about this. We need support with our PTO. That's our parent-teacher organization. The fabulous volunteers who get all of our events, run our field trips and promotion programs, everything. We need support. And next year, our PTO is pretty slim. So we need as many parents as we can that can volunteer a few hours or a few extra hours to just help us make these things happen. Without volunteers, it does not occur. So next year, we are expecting a full reopen, regular schedule, school all day long, lunch, recess, events, and everything. And in order to make that happen, we need PTO parent support. So if you're a dad, a mom, an uncle, an aunt, a grandma, a family member that just has some extra time on your hands, a high school sibling who wants to get some volunteer hours, we need you. So please talk as a family and see if you can volunteer for PTO for the 2020, that's this year, 21-22 school year. We're having elections on May 24th, and we'd love your support. Second, I wanted to remind you that it is May Challenge time, and this month our raffle prize is Spirit Wear. We are so excited. One winner from each grade level is going to get a brand new Barnett Spirit Wear shirt, and we want to send a great big thank you out to the church and family for making that happen. So make sure that you are meeting those challenges in your classrooms. We are almost through with the month of May, halfway there, and we want to make sure as many kids as possible meet the May Challenge. Remember, if at least 300 students meet the May Challenge this month, you're going to see some very silly friends from the administrative team. These three folks right here that are going to make your whole day pretty wild. So we hope you guys meet the challenge. All right, Mr. Graniel, do you have some announcements to share?
I do. So first announcement, I'm going to hand this off to Student Council, who has a very special message about next Friday. All right, hit it, Student Council.
Hello Pioneers, I'm Owen Schwank, your Student Council representative for 4th grade. On Friday the 28th, there's Hawaiian Day. Wear leis and grass skirts to school. Can't wait to see you all in your Hawaiian gear, Pioneers.
Aloha, Pioneers. Friday, May 28th is Hawaiian Day. You can wear leis, grass skirts, or flowers in your hair. You can also wear Hawaiian shirts, or maybe even a straw hat like mine. See you then!
Hey, I'm Maddie from Student Council, and I'm here to talk to you about Hawaiian Day. It is next Friday, also known as May 28th. So don't forget to wear anything Hawaiian that you have. It's fine if you don't have anything, just wear a flower t-shirt like this. But if you have anything Hawaiian, that's fine. So don't forget that next Friday is Hawaiian Day. Okay, bye Pioneers.
Hello students, on May 28th is Hawaiian Day. Make sure to wear your favorite Hawaiian outfit and I'll see you there.
I can't wait till Hawaiian Day, my friends. So next message is our Qualtrics self-check. So again, I want to remind everyone, it is important that you check off that Qualtrics self-check to make sure that everyone is safe to come to school. And finally, all this great information is going to be on our social media at YBES Principal. That's right, at YBES PRINCIPAL. So check that out for updates and information. And now I'm going to pass it on to Miss Sherry and Miss Jessica.
All right. Hello, Pioneers. This month, we are celebrating growth mindset and flexible thinking. Parents and guardians, I hope that you can join me for Coffee with a Social Worker Friday, May 28th at 9 a.m. on how to instill growth mindset in your children. Growth mindset tip of the week. Mistakes and failures are a natural part of a growth mindset. That's how we grow. That's how we get better, by making mistakes, learning from them, and doing better next time. I'm going to give you guys a couple hints and see if you can figure out this famous failure. Let's see. This person wanted to become an author. Do you know who it is? Not yet? Maybe this one. He wrote a book and tried to get it published. His book was rejected 27 times. You got an idea of who it is now? He was about to give up, but he decided to send it to one more publisher. Any ideas of who it is? Dr. Seuss. He almost gave up, but he kept on trying. He had failures and setbacks, but he kept on going. And because of that, we have so many books that we love and cherish because he kept trying. Miss Sherry, what's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
My favorite Dr. Seuss book is Hop on Pop.
That's a good one.
Love that one.
Awesome, friends. So just remember, if we make failures or if we make mistakes or we fail, that's okay. If we keep trying and learn from it, that's the important part. That's all I got for this time. On to you, Miss Sherry.
Good morning, Pioneers, and happy Friday. Today is an exciting day because I'm announcing the winners of the raffle from our fun game on Monday. So are you guys ready? Drum roll, please. In first grade, in Mrs. Schlemmer's class, Lacey Aria Fernaldez. In second grade, in Mrs. Miles Garcia's class, Gordon Shu. In third grade, in Mr. Mauer's class, Ryan Maniar. In fourth grade, in Mr. York's class, Annabelle Wood. In fifth grade, in Mr. Fox's class, S.I. Mendoza. In Mrs. Peterson's class, Mackenzie Pennington. In Mrs. Dickey's class, Sophie Zhang. In Mrs. Martell's class, Matthew Kim. And last but not least, in Mrs. Marabato's class, Ariana Valdez. So next week, look out for something special. I'll either be delivering it to your classroom or I'll be mailing it to your house. Have a great week, Pioneers. Bye.
All right, thank you. So, Mrs. Bauk.
All right, my Pioneer pals, it's time for birthdays. Hands up. Celebrating their birthday today, May 14th, is Mrs. Camacho. Celebrating their birthday on the 15th is Edil Skidmore. We also have birthday on the 16th, Miss Amy. Also on the 16th, we have Amir Tartier, Raphael Holmberg, Brody Reagan. On the 17th, we have Connor Vert. On the 18th, we have Ethan Fontes. We have Lane Zoller, Adam El Said, and Lily Villafane. On the 19th, we have Brody Mansfield, Noble Holloway, and celebrating on the 20th, we have Miss Sherry and Eliza Austria and Annalise Laramie. Happy birthday, pioneers. All right, time for our weird, crazy, funny joke of the day. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing.
Whoa, that's scandalous right there.
Tomato.
Tomatoes are a wild fruit. You know what I mean? All right, guys, it's time for Students of the Week. I am going to share my screen, and we want to get our hands up to celebrate these kiddos and all of their amazing accomplishments over the past week. All right, here we go. You see it? Oh, there it is. Now we've got all of it. All right, first up from Mrs. Dickey's class, Brody Heidler. Brody is working hard with a fantastic attitude. From Miss Marabato's class, Amelia Jasinski. Amelia has made amazing growth. She worked hard to meet the April challenge, and she raises her hand to participate and answer questions in class. From Mrs. Brakowski's class, Quincy Walden. Quincy is very kind, always tries his best, and he is a great friend. We love having him back in class. From Mrs. Hooton's class, Whitley Steria. Whitley has been working on her crazy math skills in reflex math. Her fluency is growing through the roof, and she is growing by leaps and bounds. We are so proud of you, Whitley. You're a rock star. From Mrs. Justiani's class, Vidur Yarlagada. Vidur comes to class every day with a warm greeting and enthusiasm. He participates and does great work. He is curious, attentive, brings energy to class that we can all feed off of. From Mrs. Schlemmer's class, Layla McIntosh and Jaden Rodriguez. Layla is amazing. She is such a thinker. She asks great questions, makes thoughtful predictions, and keeps track of her thinking. Jaden is a super student. He comes to Zoom eager and ready to learn. We appreciate that he is always prepared and does his best work. From Miss Simon's class, Mackenzie Sexton and Matthew Salazar. Mackenzie is an amazing person with such a great work ethic. She always takes pride in her daily work and strives to always do her personal best. Matthew is an amazing writer. His weekly writing is always neat and perfectly organized. Yahoo! Look at you two. From Mr. Mack's class, Cathy Acevedo Morales. Watching Cathy mature this year has been like watching a caterpillar turn into a butterfly. She has developed every piece of knowledge put in front of her. Having consumed the information, she turned into a butterfly. However, she's not done yet. Now, as she goes from one idea to the next, she delights in all things new while simultaneously spreading her new knowledge around wherever she goes. From Mrs. Ayers and Mrs. Fullerton, Josephine Hay. Josephine is the sweetest can be. She is kind and respectful to her teachers and classmates. She also has excellent attendance and has missed a day of school joining the class. From Ms. Camacho's class, Abilene Sherman. Abilene is an amazing second grader. She is always positive and brings her enthusiasm for learning to school. She always tries her very best on assignments. From Mrs. Miles and Mrs. Garcia, Caden Valencia. Caden has been working very hard the last 2 weeks and putting in extra time to get caught up. Way to go, Caden. From Mrs. White's class, Madison Burns, Kai DePie. Madison and Kai have been welcome additions to the class. They both work hard to get their assignments done, and they are kind to their classmates. Next up, from Mrs. Allison and Mrs. Hamilton, Carbon Ashby and Joaquin Palacios. Carbon works each week to make sure he is on fab finishers and makes good corrections on his work. Joaquin has very clear and thoughtful responses for all of his schoolwork. From Mr. Mauer's class, Sienna Walters. Sienna comes to school ready to learn. She is engaged in her work, loves to read, and has great participation in class discussions. Keep up the great work, Sienna. From Mrs. Payne's class, Katie Coe and Elijah Bayaka. Team 26 would like to recognize these two pioneers. Katie is always ready to learn, kind, silly. She's a positive person to be around and is respectful. Elijah is always kind, patient, getting his work done, and cares about his learning. Way to go, teammates. From Mr. Riley's class, Cameron Bell, Emily Finnan, Winston Shen, and Shane Speller. These students have all worked so well over the last few weeks. We are so proud of each of them. They are working more and more like fourth graders every day. From Mrs. Slokowski's class, Alyssa Filippi. Alyssa did an amazing job of using text evidence to give reasons to support her opinion writing. She convinced us that we should keep grizzly bears on the endangered species list. Nice job. From Mrs. Keeper's class, Hannah Vu. Hannah is such a delightful student. She loves challenges and enjoys learning in all subjects. She produces beautiful, thoughtful work and challenges her peers while playing Look It. Whoa, that sounds fun. From Mrs. Subin Lossie's class, Malachi Davis. Malachi is a responsible student. He's a hard worker at school and at home. Malachi completes asynchronous work on time. Keep up the good work. From Mrs. Udell's class, Ben Zabel and Patrick Garrett. Ben and Patrick demonstrate skills on the pyramid of success. They show up and stay focused in class. They work hard and do their best. They both learn from their mistakes and don't give up. We are so proud of you both for working to be your personal best. From Mr. York's class, Victoria Fang and John Ezekiel Marcello. Victoria has been an incredible student all year. She continues to perform at a high level in all subjects. She is an especially talented writer. John leads by example. He is always prepared for class and eager to learn. He is a talented math student and supports his classmates during breakout sessions. From Mrs. Young's class, Lily Ingardia. Lily comes to class every day ready to learn. She has her camera on, actively participates, and takes notes. She stays on top of her assignments. She is kind to her classmates and shares her sense of humor. She is doing such a wonderful job. From Ms. Budwine's class, Brooke Barkley Turner, Nick Mercado, and Tristan Wagner. All three of these students gave epic performances in the Walk Through the Revolution, complete with British or French accents, as well as awesome characterization. Great job! From Mrs. Elias, CJ Barbaro, and Jasper King. CJ is a wonderful classmate to others. He is helpful, funny, and smart. Jasper has rocked online school all year. He does a phenomenal job across all academic areas. From Mr. Fox's class, Braden Sproul. Braden is always prepared and ready to go. He always puts forth his best effort on every task or assignment. Keep up the great work, Braden. Go Kings, go. Mr. Fox. Next up from Mrs. Soto Hernandez, Zanti Marquez, Makayo Arabai, and Casted Rose. Zanti always works hard and takes her time to turn in work she is proud of. Her writing is always full of interesting details and amazing vocabulary. Makayo works hard every day and asks lots of questions. He wants to do well, puts in the work, and doesn't give up. Cast and Help keeps our small online group on track by participating in discussions and bringing up interesting questions. He stays focused and gets his work done as well. Nicely done, guys. From Mr. Lazo's class, Elijah Weber. Elijah does a great job getting his work done, and he works hard on his assignments. Elijah attends his meetings with a smile on his face. Sometimes he even comes to his meetings with a bow tie, wearing his very best. He is a wonderful student. From Ms. Mangan, Abel Loya, Thierry Kronk, and Grayson Frischman. These readers work so hard and always try their very best. They are making awesome growth in reading. Woohoo! Round of applause for all of our students of the week. All right, Mr. Grenier, I'm going to pass it back to you. Let's close up.
All right, boys and girls, families and friends, have a wonderful weekend. We only have a few weeks left of school, so let us finish strong. Remember, join PTO.
Bye, Pioneers.
Bye, Pioneers.